Good morning, YouTube. How you guys doing this morning, or afternoon, or at night? I don't have my coffee with me because I drank it all down because I didn't have coffee in like a day. So it's like I had coffee this morning. I was like, so I'm kind of stuck drinking water. I usually like to drink coffee when I do these. But man, it's been a while since I've done one, man. Hope you guys are doing alright. I hope everyone on the East Coast is doing okay. I heard Florence has been a real asshole. I hope you guys are okay. Nothing too bad has really been going on since the last one anyway. We had at work we had an attempted heist 2 nights ago. I'll tell you guys all about it. So we had 4 thefts, or 4 attempted thefts, and we had 5 thefts altogether. 4 were attempted. One guy, made out with like 3 purses. So first guy, regular guy. As soon as he walked in, one of the associates pointed him out. So he had one of the assistant managers just talk. It's fucking Simon. Hey, stop scratching up my carpet, shithead. So she talks to him. He's like, "Oh, you find everything all right?" Like, "Oh yeah, you guys got any True Religion jeans?" Just like, I guess, naming something. I'm like, "Oh no, but we don't have any, but we have some other jean products over here." She walks away. He makes a fucking beeline for the door. I'm like, "That's fucking hilarious." So he's as soon as she walked away, he immediately turned and just speed walked out the door. I was like, "Yeah, the guy you talked to immediately speed ran out of the door." She laughed. So there's a guy with a backpack and some carry-out bags. So apparently that guy had a knife. He was trying to cut off all the security tags off the purses. And one of the associates working in that department just stared at him. She's super sassy about it. And just give him a look. Really? You gonna do that in front of me? Really? So he just dropped the bag and walked out, but he made it out with 3 purses. Unfortunately. I was like, "Have a good one!" Turned around and looked. So that was pretty funny. So then we had a lady, which was oh god, it was a fat white trash lady. It was pretty funny. It was the sweatiest white lady I've ever met. Big white trash looking lady. And she came in with him, but I guess when he gave up on his 4th bag, I think every now and then she was texting or on her phone, so I don't know if she was "Oh yeah, look at me, I'm on the phone," or she was actually talking to the guy that already walked out, "Just try to steal more shit." Cause so when the guy left, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna watch her." And I kind of, because one of the associates brought over one of the bags that he dropped, and I told the manager, I was like, "Hey, stand right here with me. Act like we're inspecting the bag and talking about it, so she can look over to know hey, yeah, this guy." So she can be like, "Oh shit, there's a loss prevention." And it sucks that we have no fucking loss prevention at our fucking store. We have one guy, and he works 5 to 6 days out of the week. So a lot of times we don't have someone when we fucking close. It's fucking pathetic. And here's a good one for you guys. Originally, when someone was kicked out of the store or trespassed, our loss prevention guy's "Hey, yeah, if you see this guy or this girl, just call the cops. They've been trespassed." Okay. So now apparently my store manager, told all the other managers that they got into a conference call. And corporate said, we can no longer call the police or even Metro Police when there's like a known thief or someone that's been trespassed in the store anymore. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's the dumbest thing ever. And they're like, oh, we can only call the police as if our lives are in danger. And I'm like, we have people that come in here steal the time, like the guy I just told you about with the purses. He had a fucking knife on him. They're like, oh, all we can do is customer service them from now on. I'm like, what? Are you guys fucking stupid? Like, that's so dumb. Besides the regular thieves and like teenagers who steal, we have crackheads and meth addicts come to our store sometimes. What do you do when you customer service them when they plan on stealing? They're high out of their fucking mind. They can't comprehend shit half the time. What if someone's like, hey, can I find you anything? And just stabs an associate. And of course, if something like God forbid something like that happens. But like, what's going to happen after that? Is corporate going to be like, oh, an associate got stabbed. What did they do to antagonize that person? You were supposed to customer service them. Yeah, they did, and they got stabbed. Because we had this meth addict who comes in here all the time to steal, so he or she felt threatened and stabbed an associate. It's like, when it comes to like any type of corporation, like they don't comprehend. It's like, yeah, of course you could say, oh yeah, don't call the cops. You guys don't fucking have to because you guys sit on the top floor of a fucking empire counting money all day. Of course you can just say, oh yeah, don't call the cops. Why? That's what they're for. Stealing is breaking the law. You call the police for that. Or at least fucking Metro, for that matter. They deal with, like, non-threatening incidents. Of course, yeah, don't call the police if no one's, like, beating the shit out of someone. Or, if they're petty theft, oh, yeah, just leave with, leave it with the people who deal with non-threatening situations. And they'll be like, hey, man, you gotta go. Or, like, hey, if you don't leave, we'll fucking arrest you. That type of shit. And it pisses me off because, like, a few days ago, or not a few days, but a few weeks ago, they put out a notice saying, like, hey, all associates, you're not supposed to confront any shoplifters, we're doing everything we can, do things like put in security tags, even though security tags don't fucking work, they'll walk out with the shit regardless, so that's thrown out the window. Customer service, well, we do that, but those people still fucking come in still and steal. And we're going to do everything we can with LP staffing. I'm like, well, let's see. That notice was put out a few weeks ago, and we still only have, like, one loss prevention guy that works full-time. And he's not here all the fucking time. Like, it's gotten down to the point to where a lot of these thieves, they know when he's here and when he's not here. Like, it's fucking stupid. So thankfully for me, I know the fucking loophole about it. I mean, I can't, confront anyone or, anything like that. But, I can say some shit like, oh yeah, my name's Matt, I'm the front end manager. I'll be by the door if you need anything. Shit like that, and I'll stand by the door, and they'll be like, oh yeah, fuck. Because, like I said before, we usually get the thieves that, get pretty intimidated, and they don't want to deal with any confrontation. So they see someone standing by the door, they'll just drop their shit and leave. But it's sad that the fact that I have to do shit like that, you know what I mean? When it's like, I shouldn't be doing that, loss prevention's supposed to be, I'm not getting paid to do that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I need to work in security. But it's fucking stupid. It's stupid. But, whatever. Like it's kind of like I don't wish for anything like that to happen, at least at my store. But it's kind of like people that make stupid fucking rules like that, they need a good cup of reality and just chug it. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want someone to come in here, customer service, and get shot or stabbed or, beaten up. But it's like if something like that happens, maybe they'll reconsider and be like, oh, damn, okay, the rules that we put out, okay, it's not working. You know? Then they'll be like, oh, yeah, maybe we do need to give them some more help. You know what I mean? Because, shit like that, someone could sue this. Because if that's, say, I'll give you a good example. Because of that rule, say, I customer service like a meth head or something, and they beat the absolute fuck out of me, steal shit, and run out the door. And it shows on camera that, it's just customer servicing them, pointing out, like, oh, yeah, men's is over here, women's shoes is over here, and then they just beat the absolute shit out of me. Best believe I'm going to fucking lawyer up and sue the fuck out of them while still keeping my job. Because I'm like, you guys put out a note saying you guys are going to do everything you can to increase LP staffing, but yet I just got my ass kicked by a meth head. If anything like that happens, I fucking sue. Fucking sue them. Take their fucking money. Take their money, and then they'll be like, oh, fuck, oh, damn. And don't $3,000. No, fucking $1 million. Take a good chunk of their fucking money. This is the asshole me talking now. Take their fucking money. But anyway, I kind of rode off course there. So back to the white trash lady. Now she tried to plan a little heist, which I thought was cute, because it's really funny that the fact that some of these people have fucking plans, schematics, and shit, and you're stealing from a fucking discount store, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, it's not that complex. Grab the shit and get out, Not like, oh, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to wait in the line. And then, just to make myself look less suspicious, I'm going to ask questions. So this is what she tried to do. She had some watches and, some of the, the $40, $30 fragrances and, a $30 purse. And first, she was just walking around holding the shit. And she was going to, make her way to the door. Did a quick 360 and just went to grab a cart. Did a couple laps, around the front end, thinking oh, I'm gonna fucking run out as soon as he walks away from the door. I ain't going nowhere. And plus, a good thing is that we were slow and I had plenty of cashiers, so I didn't really need to stay near the front. I could just stand by the door. So it was a fun good maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Just watching her squirm. I was loving it. So, her first attempt, failed. So she did 360, just grabbed a cart. Her second attempt was to get me away from the door. So she was like, do you know what I could get for my 2-year-old? I was like, oh yeah, the Baby Depot's towards that way. Can you show me? I was like, yeah, it's right there, right past where women's shoes are. Oh no, I meant could you take me over there? I was like, oh no, I can't really leave the front, but it's because we have a big ass fucking sign. I was like, yeah, see, right here where that sign says Baby Depot, everything for 2 months to 3-year-olds, it's under that sign. Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, nice fucking try, lady. Good job. So, third attempt is I'm assuming. Probably hung around the emergency exit, but, joke's on her. Or the manager was like, I'm going to go ahead and put the bars up on the emergency exits. I was like, yeah, do that. Because I'm pretty sure they're probably looking for, the emergency exits to break them apart and, run out. So, that was funny. So, a little bit later, just, kind of walking around, I asked another associate that was in sportswear, hey, go customer service that person real quick. She came back, she was like, yeah, she said she was fine. I was like, yeah, okay. So some time goes by, I lose sight of her, but, just hang out by the door. Just hanging out, whatever. Looking at my phone, playing with my phone and shit. I'm like, alright, come on, I'm getting bored. Because that's the thing, I'm not really a patient person, but when it comes to me being an asshole to someone, I'll fucking wait around all day for you. Because I know every minute that I'm fucking standing there, it's like a minute that's just torturing, because I was like, I really want to run out with this stuff, but I can't. So So time goes by, and then she, appears by the front again. Just looking at stuff. I'm like, okay. Just hanging out. So then, she gets in the line. Of course, I warned the cashiers about it. I'm like, hey guys, lady at the end of the line, make sure she hasn't swapped any tags or anything, make sure everything, checks out. And, if she pays in cash, check any big bills, or if she's using like a credit card, check for the name and the ID. So then, like, 2 minutes, she gets out of line, walks up to me, was like, hey, what time do you guys close? I was like, oh, we close at 10:30 tonight. Like, do you think you can, like, watch this stuff? I gotta go by Walgreens and pick up a prescription for my kid. Oh, I was like, oh, yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, I'll watch the car for you. They're like, yeah, they're about to close. Thanks. Now, here's the thing. Number one, if you had to get a kid's prescription, wouldn't that be number one on your list to do, on things to do? Like, if my kid needed medicine and I was going shopping, I would have gotten the fucking prescription first. That's number one. Number two, this was about maybe 8:45-ish. The Walgreens that's near my job, they don't close till 10. And they said, oh, they're about to close in 10 minutes. Like, no, they're still open. But, yeah. So, because a lot of times they'll be like, oh, can you watch my stuff? And they won't fucking come back. So, I was just like, okay. I was like, cool, she probably won't come back. So, I was thinking like, oh, okay, cool. She's gone. But, hey, joke's on me. She actually fucking came back. Fucking came back. So I pointed it out like, oh yeah, hey, welcome back. I was like, yeah, I'll get your stuff for you. So here was her next attempt. Cause I put her cart, or I had one of the associates put her cart behind the registers. Cause Now this I'm just assuming, but I'm pretty sure she was thinking like, oh, I'll just leave your cart up here, by the door, and in case I walk away, you come back, grab the stuff in the cart, and run out the door. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I was like, yeah, I'll just put your cart behind the registers. So I walked around. Now, this was probably the best and funniest attempt ever. As I'm about to grab her cart and walk back around from the registers back up to the door, she was like, you just want to hand me this stuff? I was like, no problem. I can just bring your cart back around. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I'm just going to hand you the fucking stuff so you can run out the door? Like, how fucking stupid do you think I am? Like, the whole time, like, even walking past the cashiers, they could see that I was, like, fucking trying to, they noticed, like, man, you were fucking, like, you were trying your hardest not to laugh. I'm like, because it was such a fucking poor attempt. It was hilarious. So fucking funny. So, because the best part about that whole situation of her leaving and coming back is, like, she was like, yeah, because the line is too long. That was her excuse of going to pick up her prescription for her kid. Was the line was too long. Now, I had 3 cashiers. There were only 3 people in line. Like, you couldn't have waited the extra 2 fucking minutes? Oh, it was so good. And also, of course, when she came back, I didn't see a fucking Walgreens bag or anything, and normally they give you a little bag when you pick up a prescription, but whatever. So I just hung out by the door, and then she walks around a little bit longer. Then eventually she gets in line. Like this is like close to 9:30, and I called up the manager who's closing with me. I was like, oh, come up front with me, come up front. And she was like, what's up? And I was like, I just want you to stand here. And she was like, why? And I was like, oh, because she's in line right now. So if she actually is going to buy stuff, I want her to see like me and you kind of like talking to each other, so she feels more pressure. So she's either just gonna abandon the cart and leave, or she's gonna be forced to fucking buy the shit she was gonna try to steal. And she fucking bought the shit. It was so good. So fucking good. And of course, the cashier that took her, I was like, hey, did she buy anything? She was like, credit. She was like, no, she paid in cash and she bought everything that was in the cart. Because she didn't have like a bag or nothing with her, so I was like, oh, okay, cool. And she didn't beep at the door either, so I was like, yes. I was like, oh, fucking mission accomplished, man. I was like, that was the longest hour, man, ever. Then, well, the last, oh my god, Simon is like super hyper. He's doing laps around the apartment. Jesus Christ. Now you're thinking like, oh, Matt, that was just 3. Well, the other 2 were together. Very trashy looking girls. Now, when I make the announcement that we are closed, I expect all of Jesus Christ, bro. Really? Jeez, he's knocking into my desk and shit. Anyway, when I make the announcement, I expect all the customers to come up to the front. Especially if we don't have, like, loss prevention. That's when I'm like, I take my fucking name tag off and I act like I'm loss prevention. I fucking go up to every customer saying, like, oh, excuse me, sir, we're closed for the, at this time we're closed. We're going to need all the customers to the front. And, of course, every now and then I'll have the one person, why? You got customers in line. I'm like, yep. And, of course, I'm like, well, I'm about to lock the doors and everything, and I want to make sure all the customers are in line. And, you know, I can't lock the doors while you guys are still walking around. You know, I just say some shit like that. I'm like, oh, okay. So there was these 2 girls that was in the fitting room, like the last, 10 minutes as I was making the announcements. They were like, oh yeah, there's still 2 people in the fitting room. And I'm like, well, as soon as I make the close announcement, you're going to have to tell them, like, hey, we're closed. So the person running the fitting room told me, like, oh yeah, guys, we're about to close in like 5 minutes. Okay. I'm just assuming they were like, okay. But, so, as I make the closing announcement, you know, all the customers are taken care of. Or there was like 1 customer left, and they were like already in the middle being taken care of, and those fucking bitches are still in the fucking fitting room. And I'm like, it's going on like almost 5-10 minutes past of us closing, and I'm like, I'm just gonna make an announcement that you guys are that the registers are being taken, so if they want to buy their shit, they're gonna have to come up now. And of course, I made the announcement like, at this time we are at this moment, the registers are being taken. If you would like to make a purchase, we ask you to come up front at this time. Again, the registers are being taken. If you would like to still make a purchase, we ask you to come up to the front at this time. Thank you. And I walked away from the manager. I was like, that's the fucking polite way I'm going to do it. I was like, if they're still fucking in there, I'm going to be like, hey, you guys got to go. Because, you know, our audit person already came by and took all the registers and left 1. I was like, as soon as you put them up, immediately come back. Because I'm like, you know, you get a 30-minute, 15, 10, 5, close. So it's like, if all the registers are gone by the time you get to the front, don't bitch and whine, because I'm like, you know, hey, I told you guys we're closing in 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and close. You know, that's your fucking fault. But since they still told me, like, oh yeah, they're still in the fitting room, I'm thinking, like, okay, they're probably going to try to steal or, like, run out at the last minute. So finally, I see 2 women pushing a cart towards the front, and I'm like, oh, these fucking women look trashy. I was like, let me go back to the front door so they don't try to make a break for it. Immediately stopped, paused for, like, a good second, and they went into the line. I was like, yeah, nice try, guys. And then, as they're being taken care of, one of the trashy girls runs to accessories, and I'm like, come on now, I ain't got time for this. And I'm like, I just told the manager, I was like, hey, can you go by accessories and tell that lady she's got to come back to the front? Because I'm watching her friend, and I don't want her to run out the door. So eventually her friend, like, starts walking towards accessories, and I'm like, come on, guys, just give up. Pay for your shit and go. Or if you're going to steal, drop the shit and walk out. I don't got time for this shit. Because it's going on almost fucking 10:15 now. Almost 10:20. When we're supposed to leave at 11. So eventually they buy their shit, and as they're walking out, thank you! Bitch, shut the fuck up. Trashy ass. So all of that happened 2 nights ago. So fucking irritating. I hate it when they plan heists. Like, just try to steal shit, know your plan was thrown out the window, drop the shit and walk out. Don't fucking drag it on when you're not gonna fucking get your way. Come on. It's stupid. So, besides work, everything else in my life has been pretty okay. Nothing too bad. And, you know, besides there being like 1,000 hurricanes. And I love the fact that now ever since Hurricane Florence was announced and it being like a super like crazy hurricane, saying like, oh yes, there's going to be a Category 6 hurricane. You know? Then like I've seen like people posting screenshots of like Hurricane Florence and then like 5 or 6 other hurricanes, and they're like, "Oh, what the fuck is going on?" And I'm just thinking to myself like, well, it's what, fucking September? This is like the peak of hurricane season. This is nothing new, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, there's gonna be like one hurricane, you know, near the US, and then, you know, like out in the Atlantic and everywhere else, there's gonna be, you know, a couple tropical storms hanging around. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is nothing fucking new. I just love the fact that, like, now all of a sudden people want to become meteorologists and say, oh yeah, there's like 18 hurricanes, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, yeah, no, that's normal. Relax. Please. It's stupid. Nothing else is really going on in the news besides, like, the Nike ad that allegedly have like a bunch of white people pissed off and them taking it so fucking personal. I'm gonna burn my shoes. I was gonna do a rant video about it, but I'm like, too many fucking people are talking about it, and, you know, same things are gonna be said, like, oh yeah, you're burning your shit, but you already, you know, Nike already has your money, or you posted a video of Nike shoes and you're giving them free advertisement, and you look like a jackass. And I just think the whole thing is fucking stupid. Just like when LeBron changed teams, everyone just burned their fucking LeBron jerseys, and it's like, you know, your dumbass bought that fucking $40 jersey. It's your fucking dumbass fault, you know. LeBron's already got your money, dumbass. You know, it's just, people do dumb shit to try to send a message, and it's like, you're not sending a message. I mean, you're sending a message that you're stupid and you're not good with money. But, oh man, Black Twitter has been amazing with the people burning their, you know, stuff. It's been like really funny. People just posting stuff. Because it's like they're giving Kaepernick, you know, shit about kneeling in protest, but they're like, I'm just gonna burn all my shit and pollute the air. It's just, people have the right to fucking protest, man. Like, no matter what it is. You know, people protest in front of, you know, abortion clinics. You know, people protest about, you know, gun riots and stuff like that. You know, let people people are allowed to fucking protest. That's my thing. You're allowed to fucking protest. It can be about fucking, you can protest in front of Subway saying, I don't like how their bread tastes rubbery when it's not toasted. I want to protest. Go fucking ahead, man. Do whatever. Let the man fucking protest. Cops are being shitty right now, beating and fucking killing people for no fucking reason. Fucking protest about it, man. You want to give him money and he's kneeling to the, like, he's not, like, he doesn't believe that America's the way it should be, man. Like, let the man fucking protest. Believe me. To be honest, America's, like, is going to be, for the next few years, America's going to be, like, the fucking punchline, which I told my wife a long time ago. I was like, if Trump gets elected, there's going to, like, it's going to be funny, because it's going to be, you know, one joke after another, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be one joke that's just going to be beaten to death with a stick. But, you know, lo and behold, I foresaw the future, and it's sad, it's pathetic. It's not. I think this is another reason why a lot, like, especially people in my generation, this is why we miss the 90s. Things were so simple. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of stuff was fucked up when Clinton and was in office, and of course when Bush was in office, everything was fucked up. But it's just like one fucking joke after another, and of course eventually it's gonna get old. But it's kind of like with the president we have now, I feel like it's not going to get old. There's always going to be something new to joke about, which I don't have any issues with. I don't mind laughing. But But I did see a post that I completely fucking agree with. They were like, everyone's pissed that Kaepernick is, the face of Nike. And it's like, well, Trump's the face of America. You elected him. If we gotta deal with Trump, y'all gotta deal with Kaepernick. I completely fucking agree with that post. It's like, hey, we can get our way, you're not gonna get your way. But it's just, I mean, like I said, there's some reasons for protesting, then there's dumb reasons for protesting. Like, don't fucking burn shit. You're polluting the air, dumbass. Pollution's it's already getting worse as it is. Don't ruin it. I eventually want kids. I want my kids to fucking breathe. I don't want them to become a mutated hybrid, breathing, gotta hold their breath just to get from the house to the car. Last thing we want is for every house to have, like, some type of, like, contraption built in the side of the house that filters out the air. So it's like the only time they can breathe is when they're in their house and their car. Even if someone does make that type of contraption, that's money. And I don't know. It's like, yeah, pollute the air. And then, when the earth is going to fucking blow up. Oh, shit. Well, at least I die rich. Herbert. No. Who knows what those people's mindsets are? Who knows? They just see dollar signs. Like I said, I don't want to get too much into it because I feel like the Nike ad's already been talked about in like 1,000 different ways by 1,000 different people because, everyone's got an opinion. But, when it comes down to the Nike thing, it's like, oh yeah, so many people are talking about it, but they're all saying the same thing, so that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking bother making a video about it. We're all thinking the same thing. I'm glad we're all coming together saying, like, yeah, people are fucking stupid. Don't burn your shit. You look stupid. And it's all uppity fucking rich people too. That's just what I think about Nike. Yeah, burn. I mean, at least when I burned my shit, it wasn't free advertisement because the stuff at Giant, fuck them, that's money they fucking lost technically because, they don't have Giant on the West Coast, so. That was my protest. You burn shit, that your job actually paid for and gave to you, then that's okay. Because fuck them. Can't wait to do that, so I'm at this job. I just burn my... Alright, just take it a step further. I go in the parking lot and just fucking burn my uniform. Actually, I can't even do that, because I don't have a uniform. The only thing I have from them is, my name badge. Burn my name badge in front of the store! I'm protesting! Ugh, so funny. But... I mean, all in all, that's everything. Oh, man, that felt fantastic. Oh, I feel like a fucking machine now. I feel like I can do anything with this finger. Ugh. You just crack your hands and you're like, ugh. Feels good. Even though cracking my knuckles and shit, I'm probably going to get arthritis in the next 3 years. I don't think we have any questions for the Ask Matt portion, I don't think. No, we don't. Okay. But yeah, if you guys want to ask me anything for the Ask Matt portion of the podcast, let me know in the comments. And, check out this playlist right here. You haven't, if this is the first episode, why are you on this episode? Go all the way back to episode 1. What are you doing? But, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day before I go to work. But, yeah, I'll see you guys next time on the next podcast. Have a good one!